Good morning, guys. Welcome back or to the channel. In today's video, as you can see, we're not at the house quite yet. I decided to come up here with the 6.0, get some pictures of the truck out here standing in the water and whatnot. And I figured this is gonna be the last time I drive the truck before we have to do some work to it. So I figured I would at least enjoy it. So, and then somebody backed into my wheel, which is fantastic. So, I guess we get to fix that at some point. I went into a store for 2 seconds and somebody backed into my wheel. Guy come over to the truck and was like, "Hey man, I seen somebody back into your truck." So I guess we get to fix this at some point. But regardless, if you can see, the tires are getting pretty scoopy. I know why this is. We jacked the truck up one day, and my tire rod end on the driver's side has just the slightest amount of play in it. So I got a new one ordered. Finally, somebody finally shipped one out. I've ordered like 6 for this truck within the last month, and nobody has shipped them out. But I do have one now, so it'll be here tomorrow. But it's got just the ever so slightest amount of play in it. So it's scooping that tire really bad, and it's also starting to scoop this one. And we now have a death wobble, which is not good. I figured death wobble with these guys is probably going to start breaking everything. So that is that. It's supposed to rain tomorrow and the next day, and I think the next day. So that's fantastic. But I'll get this thing into the shop at some point, and we'll get that swapped, and we'll get the tires rotated. So the tires are about 1,000 miles overdue for rotation. I've just been neglecting changing them or rotating them because of this. So we'll get that handled. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get all dried off here, and I guess I will catch y'all back at the house. Well, I'll probably catch y'all here in a minute when it doesn't hurt to stand here, because this parking lot is rather rough on my feet. Worse than my driveway, which is kind of weird. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna get dried off here. We're gonna get ready to head out. I do want to get some more pictures of the truck. I did get some really good ones over there. I'll throw those up here on the screen here in just a moment. But yes, I'm gonna get all changed, get ready to head out of here, and I will catch y'all before we leave. We'll get some more pictures of the truck, and well, I'll catch y'all then. All right, so $84 worth of diesel later. I guess I might have got this thing a little close to empty. 25-gallon tank, and I put 24.5 gallons in it. So that's probably fantastic. But anyway, guys, we're headed back to the house. So I will catch y'all there. But yes, that is that. Well, one thing I will say, I was talking about the whole death wobble situation. At slow speeds, you can watch the steering wheel do this. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it's real fantastic. So, anyway, I'll go over here. Anyway, like I said, guys, I will catch y'all back at the house, and well, we will end out the video there. All right, so we made it. But anyway, like I was saying, guys, we do have a new end on the way. Should be here tomorrow, like I said. So we'll throw this stuff over here, but we'll get that all squared away and whatnot. So the truck should be good. I am gonna do some measurements before we tear it apart, kind of like we did on Silver Bullet. My tape measure alignments, knock on wood, have been pretty good so far. He had actually made the comment that the truck drove better after my tape measure alignment than it did before, so I was pretty happy about that. His steering wheel was a little crooked, but we're going to get that adjusted. That's not a big deal. These trucks are actually really easy to adjust them, so that's not a big deal at all. But what I've been doing, what I'll do on this one, since it is a little bit loose, is I'll pull it forward, measure from the inner lip of the wheel to the inner lip of the wheel. I'll back it up a little bit, measure it again, and then pull it back up, measure it again, and then I'll take those three numbers, add them together, and then divide it into thirds, and we'll get an idea. And I'll do that on the front of the wheel and the back of the wheel, just to be safe. It's probably a little overkill doing it that way, but better safe than sorry. I also count threads. I also do measurements of overall length and whatnot. If y'all remember on Silver Bullet here, man, sorry for the cicadas, by the way, but if y'all remember on Silver Bullet, I repowdered the tie rod bar and the drag link. They were painted prior, and the paint was chipping and flaking and all that fun stuff. So we went ahead and I repowdered that stuff, as well as a few other things on this truck. And like I said, for my tape measure alignment, it's pretty solid. And then I have a buddy who works in a tire shop who I can take this truck to and have him check it. Silver Bullet will not fit on their alignment rack, obviously. But the 6.0 will. The 6.0 is right in the threshold for their machine, but it will fit. So I'll, like I said, I'll take it back to him and let him kind of check it and just make sure. But we are, that's nearly gone on the every other lug. So we need to get these guys rotated. As you can see, we'll get that one replaced. We'll get that replaced. We'll get these guys rotated, and then we should be good. So I'm not too worried about it, because these tires are probably not going to stay on this truck for too much longer. If y'all know, we are planning on putting the JTXs on this truck with some streets, or if I don't like that setup, I will put those in storage, and then I'm going to put some streets on these wheels. If I keep these wheels, I'm pulling the lift off the truck, and we're going to reverse level it on probably like some 305s. I think will look good. If we do those, I might have to keep the lift on the truck. I'm going to do some measuring and see. But if I could reverse level the truck on the JTXs, that would be money. But like I said, we will see. I also need to get some new spark plug nuts because of a bit of an incident. If y'all have noticed, there are a lot more rock chips on the 6.0. There's a lot. Well, if we look here. Now some of this is dirt. That's dirt. But all these rock chips that are new, there was an incident that happened. This truck got it, the High Country got it, and the yard was very tore up. But these spike lug nuts up here are rusting, and one of them in the back is also rusting from them getting chipped. See, all of these are. Like I said, one or two of them in the rear are. So when we throw the JTXs on, or whatever we do with these wheels. I do need to get a new set of those too. Now, that whole situation, we're not going to talk about it at the moment. I do have quotes for getting this truck fixed. I wrote my own quotes for the work that I've done with decals and powder and whatnot, because there also is powder chips. This is already here. This is new. This is new. So there's a lot of stuff going from that incident. Like I said, we're not going to talk about it. We'll get all that handled and figured out, and maybe we'll make a video on it sometime down the road. If I do get the truck fixed, it's probably going to go away for a little bit. So obviously that will be a video, because the main channel vehicle will be gone for a while, and well, that'll be very unfortunate. But anyway, guys, the cicadas are getting louder, it's getting dark, and it's been a day. So I think that's going to be a wrap for this one. So if y'all enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope everybody has a great day.